I'd like to get back to this conversation about integrity. Nathan, for you, brands are coming to you, they want to advertise with HuffPo, you guys are creating content on their behalf, you guys have creative ideas, obviously, you're all producers. How do you maintain the creative integrity of what you guys want to do, but also realize that what you've got to deliver to a brand as well?
It's the hardest thing we do in brand entertainment. I mean, it takes such a deep level of trust by the brand. And it's often, they're unwilling to relinquish the control that's necessary for us to tell a story in our voice that satisfies their communications objectives. And I think if there's three things, there's the consumer, there's the audience, right? There's the brand, and then there's the producer or the publisher or the media channel like Huffington Post. If all three boxes aren't checked, then it's a horrible disaster. If it's not right for the audience, then it doesn't work for the brand or Huffington Post, and around the bend, it's the same way. So it just takes a lot of trust and a lot of experience making the right kind of content.
But there's some brands like UNICEF, for example, that are prestigious brands that you know take themselves and the work that they do very seriously, and probably their risk tolerance is a little bit lower, very low. Talk about that a little bit from your perspective.
For us as a brand, it's also having that level of trust with the agency or the production company that we're working with to allow them, we need to know that they can handle our online reputation is everything, right? So we have to be careful with every tweet, with every video, with every comment that we're replying to fans on, every single Instagram post. So everything in UNICEF is looked at not just one, but maybe 15 microscopes, which is why things can, the process isn't as quick. When you're working on a project, a big scale project, it's slow because everything is a bit cumbersome and has to be double checked and triple checked and fact checked and sensitivity checked. But when you get it right, then it's magic.
Trust is really important.
Yeah,
I mean, we have a client, PNC Bank, that we have a wonderful relationship with. They're an amazing client. And, you know, sometimes we have freelancers come in and work on, you know, write scripts or what have you. And, you know, a lot of times we have to reject work, say it's off-brand. And they'll say, well, why don't you just bring it there and see what they say? But there's a lot of ideas. We just, you know, say, sorry, off-brand, off-brand, off-brand. And when you earn that trust, you know, we started PNC Bank 5 years ago just doing television and print. But we know the brand so well, they've given us all of their digital, all of their web, now all of their events and experiential. They just handed us all of their social, and so when you earn that trust, it can go a long way.
I will add one quick thing is that as a producer, you should have a thick skin for the back and forth that happens with larger organizations. There's going to be a lot of that, and you have to be
larger the
ready
organization,
for the larger the organization.
Oh,
sometimes
I know that pain.
it can be
well.
painful.
I have a feeling most of these people have thick skin if they're producers. So.
But that's true. That's also true with channels too. I mean, we're going to do 22 series in our first year next year, and only one shop got more than one show. And in fact, that one shop is going to wind up doing 3 of our shows. So, you know, 3 times as many as anybody else. 2 of them were pitches that came to us that we brought to them, meaning they were individual artists who didn't have a production company attached. And so we got this really great idea. They didn't have a production company. We went back to this one shop. So that level of trust, it's not just agency to client and then agency to producer, it's channel to producer too. When your reputation is, we get you, we will deliver it. We will deliver it on time. We will deliver it on budget. There will be no surprises, and we're going to exceed your expectations. That the first time you do that, it's going to generate so much more trust and relationships and business for you long term.
It's something that's going to take time for some organizations. I know from ours. You know, I mean, we're a big publicly traded company. We just did our this event in Los Angeles a few weeks ago. And anybody seen the trailer for Deadpool? The Tim Miller movie,
Awesome.
The next Marvel movie. So Tim is editing all that, and this is my shame, in Premiere Pro. So the thing is, we wanted to showcase that. So we had our big event in what is now the Microsoft Theater, which used to be the Nokia Theater, at the Staples Center, and we were going to show the trailer for Deadpool. The amount of pain and consternation that went on for 2 weeks before that, because there's a lot of guys getting shot, and there's a lot of swearing, and there's a lot of stuff. It's a fantastic trailer. But it was like our brand, do we want to be behind that? Do we want to know, do people swear?
So we have
Amazing Photoshop.
But the interesting thing is that, you know, there was actually 2 trailers. There was the red band trailer and the green band trailer. And we finally, you know, we convinced enough of our executive to go, just, you know, plug your ears and it'll be fine and nobody's gonna, you know.
The red band?
And we showed the red band trailer. Right? And Tim was up there because he's the creative. This is the person who's creating the content. And we said, let the content run. Let the content speak for us. We are the people that enable that, and go from there. But we had to trust. And the good news is that, okay, there was enough people that plugged their ears on our executive, and it worked. And then there was not a single negative tweet about it. It was all positive. It worked. But sometimes it's going to take that trust factor over a period of time to get over the hump. And that's going to take time.